Another Ducati episode, and today we're so close to getting to the point of actually being able to strip the bike completely and powder coat the frame and paint the engine nicely and everything like that. We've got two last jobs to do, and the job for this episode is wear this headlight here. As you may have seen in a previous episode, I actually fabricated a new headlight fairing out of clay, sculpted it to the shape that I was happy with, put a few little lights in there just to test it and see how it looks with the lights on, and I really liked it. So today's episode is using that clay base, creating a rough mould. It's not going to be a split mould for this, I don't think there's a need for it at the moment. Perhaps in the final version of the carbon fibre, yes, there will be a need for it, but on this, no, not at the moment. Create a prototype out of fiberglass and then smooth it out with a load of filler. Pretty much get a nice looking plug out of it. Before we start this video as well, I just want to give a massive thanks to EasyComposites, who've been a great help along with this along the way. So if you want to do this yourself, then visit their website below, head to the link, and they'll be able to help you out with all the materials. That's all I've got to say. Let's do it. Now this one's been exceptionally hard to get out. I'm actually doing the final one as a split mould because doing it in one piece really wasn't easy. This is what we're left with all its release agent and everything. This is the headlight. As you can see, the gel coat's really light on that. There's only one coat of gel coat because of the very reason that this is simply just a prototype, so I didn't want to go into too much effort, but that's it. Next step now, to fill it, or skin it I should say. And here's a prototype at the moment, as you know how all my prototypes go, because I'm gonna obviously shape them afterwards. But let's slot this on here at least so I can see what it looks like. Dude, that's quite neat actually. Maybe one thing I'm not too keen on is these flat little tops here. Obviously there is going to be a little screen there, but I'm not keen on how these are so flat, so I might actually just bring those up. I don't want them to be too pointy, but hopefully once the screen's there it'll then blend all into one. But that's pretty neat, I like that. Before I go any further, what I've done here is just obviously highlighted all the little points, flat spots, mostly flat spots actually that I can feel. Just need to go with a fine bit of filler. I've gone pretty close there because it's needed. It's sticking out a little bit too much. I may even need to just bring that up a tiny bit, but I'll see. I'll measure it all. See how I'm doing with the angles. That's what I need to do now. But now is the moment of truth where you can actually see what it looks like on here. Hopefully it'll look good. Sneak peek of the fairing down there. Let's go get the headlight fairing. And let's put it on there. Okay, it's just sitting ever so neatly on that at the moment. It will, I promise you, be a lot more secure. But that is it. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the height. I'm happy with the fact, obviously ignore that gap there because that will be snug and tight up there. It's just that I can't really prop it up. But the line does follow up from there up until the bottom there. And then from the top, it's kind of level. Just creeps over a little bit so that you're hiding whatever clock you're gonna have in there. All these wires obviously won't be there. And then you'll have that little windshield, little orange Perspex windshield just creeping up ever so slightly. Love it. One last thing I will do so that people really understand the shape is just stick this tape. That's kind of like the rough idea behind it. Just gives them a bit more of a to the feel. So it's not going to be as deeply set in. I'm just doing an overlap because obviously it's easier when I've got the mould and I've got an overlap because then I can cut the carbon fibre to the accurate shape. But it will be very neat across there. Few little blemishes that I am going to touch up, so basically I'm going to coat it. I can't for the life of me remember the name of it, it goes every time, but I'm going to coat it a final coat which is going to be super smooth. It kind of levels everything out, it fixes any kind of crevices or anything that you may get, and honestly I cannot remember the name of it. If I remember then I'll put it down in the link below, and then on this section here is going to have a beautiful orange Perspex tiny little windshield that goes up there. Just to finish it off, so it won't quite look like Batman's helmet is. You kind of see where I get the inspiration at times. So that is all from me today. We have got one final episode before we can actually start stripping down the bike and getting the frame sorted, send away to the powder coaters, and then we can start rebuilding the whole thing up. And that is when the exciting bit happens, is when you see all the final details and the touches and everything come back together. We've got the front fairing to do, which I have been kind of working on it in the background at the same time. It's not finished yet though, so I've got another week of work left to do that, so it will be next Friday's video. But before then you can follow my progress and find out everything that's happening behind the scenes as well on my Instagram profile. Head to that, the link is down below. And also if you want to buy any merchandise then head to footballindustries.com if you want to see if there's anything that you like or available on there. So until next week's video, bye bye.